No one's heard from her, no one's seen her, no calls. Her phone has been completely shut off. It's just nothing.
I spoke to her mom and sisters outside the house as police were on scene.
She's a sweetheart, very humble, very meek and real chill and laid back.
And this afternoon, News 5 saw several police vehicles in East Cleveland off of Eddy Road, where the South Russell Police Department told me they were assisting Warrensville Heights police in connection with Arnold's case.
Warrensville Heights Police, along with other law enforcement agencies, are investigating the disappearance of 23-year-old Michelle Arnold, who went missing on October 28th. She is described by her family as a sweet, humble, and laid-back individual who enjoys spending time with family and friends. Although Michelle resides in Maple Heights, she was reported missing to the Warrensville Heights Police. According to Michelle's family, a welfare check was conducted after she went to an apartment in Warrensville Heights on Banbury Court to collect belongings. Michelle has not been seen or heard from since.
Have you seen Michelle Arnold? The woman's family says she's been missing since late last month and hasn't been seen since. They believe she's in danger, so they have filed a police report. Now they need the public's help to bring her home safely.
Her family wanting answers.
This is not her, just up and disappearing, She didn't, it ain't like she had money in the bank where, you know what, I'm just going to go take a vacation and get away from everything and everybody.
We just love you and we want you home, period.
Michelle's family is deeply concerned, as they say she is severely diabetic and requires an insulin pump, which was left at her home. Additionally, her normal, frequent presence on social media has gone completely silent. All of her groceries were left unpacked, her video game was on pause, and the lights in her home were left on, indicative of the fact that she indeed planned on returning home. Law enforcement from several agencies, including the Warrensville Heights Police Department, Maple Heights Police Department, Orangeville Police Department, and South Russell Police Department, were at Michelle's home collecting additional evidence and even had a police K-9 enter the home. Michelle's family says they want answers and are urging anyone with information, however small they may think it is, to call the police.
Where is Michelle Arnold?
Yeah, she's never disappeared before. This is not like Shell.
Her family members say the 23-year-old woman hasn't been seen or heard from since October 28th, when police called them concerning a welfare check. Michelle's sister Ebony tells me they were alarmed.
Her girlfriend's cousin called and did a welfare check stating that, my sister told her that she loves her. So that's why she called the police and did a welfare check. And we went over to the house. Everything, just her game was paused. My brother's girlfriend went and picked her up and got her some groceries and all of that. All of the food is still at the house. Nothing has been touched.
Complicating matters, they tell me Michelle is diabetic and left her medication behind, which she would not do.
She's been hospitalized at least 3 times this year to where she's went into a seizure because she hasn't had her medication, or her sugar is too low or too high, and she went to work thinking, I'll be okay for the day, and then passed out. But nothing has been touched. Nothing has been touched at the home. She hasn't had her medication. We haven't heard from her.
The family has filed a report with Warrensville Heights Police Department. They tell me that because of Michelle's illness, investigators listed her as missing and endangered. Since that time, they've utilized social media and put flyers up all over town and in this area where she was last seen near Banbury Court at the Miles Landing apartment complex. They're hoping and praying for her safe return soon. They say time is running out.
Just get her home safe.
Know that she does need medical attention. I'm pretty sure that now.
Right now.
Right now.
That's
the very critical thing.
She doesn't have her insulin. She needs that in order to live.
In order to live.
It's not like she's getting, have to do insulin shots. She has a constant drip in her body, and she needs it.
And it's severe. We call hospitals. We ask for Jane Doe's. You have a Michelle Arnold. She's nowhere. The police, no jails, nothing. Nobody has heard from this girl.
Today, police from several agencies were back at the Maple Heights home of Michelle Arnold, a 23-year-old woman who was reported missing to Warrensville Heights police 3 weeks ago. Right now, she is listed as endangered missing.
And today I spoke with her mother and sisters about her disappearance. Wednesday morning, police from several agencies were at the Maple Heights home of Michelle Arnold on Donnybrook Road.
No one's heard from her, no one's seen her, no calls. Her phone has been completely shut off. It's just nothing.
I spoke to her mom and sisters outside the house as police were on scene. The family tells me what started as a welfare check late last month after Michelle went to a home in Warrensville Heights on Banbury Circle to get some belongings.
It's been alarming from day one.
Has turned into many sleepless nights.
She's like a very, dependent person. She's a very severe diabetic. She hasn't taken any of her medication. It's still in the house.
The family tells me on Wednesday a police canine went inside Arnold's house. I'm still working to get specifics from investigators. Warrensville Heights police saying they continue to interview people who know Arnold and said, quote, "Nothing's being ruled out" when I asked if foul play is suspected.
What do you love about her? What is she like in the family dynamic?
She's a sweetheart. Very humble, very meek, and real chill and laid back.
And this afternoon, News 5 saw several police vehicles in East Cleveland off of Eddy Road, where the South Russell Police Department told me they were assisting Warrensville Heights police in connection with Arnold's case. Her family wanting answers.
At this point, law enforcement says they are not ruling anything out and are continuing to investigate and talk to people who know Michelle. Anyone with information regarding her disappearance is encouraged to come forward. The case remains ongoing.